Hey everyone, today's video is going to be another weekly food shop. So if you've not seen one of these on my channel before, I tend to do a bigger shop online every 6 to 8 weeks or so, where I stock up on food cupboard essentials, milk, cans, etc. Basically anything that is heavy and I don't want to have to carry back from town. And then on more of a weekly basis, I just pick up some fresh bits, some fun things. Normally I treat myself a little bit. And in today's haul, I've also picked up some things for a video as well. So I figured I might as well share those with you guys. That video will be up on my channel already, so I will leave a link to it. But it's eating the foods that I've never tried before. So I have spent a little bit more in this shop than I would do on like a regular weekly basis, just because I picked up those bits that I wouldn't normally pick up. So I guess it makes sense to maybe start with those things and then I will move on to everything else that is more of like a normal weekly shop. In total, I think I spent around £30. So yeah, like £33 in total, and I would say my normal weekly shop is probably more around the £20 mark, so definitely treated myself this week. I've got a few things that I'm very excited about. So the first thing that I picked up are these vegan cheese and bean slices. This was £1.65 and you get 2 in here. I feel like this could be a really good lunch option. Obviously, I've never tried it before, so I'm very intrigued about it. Can be in hot or cold, and I think I'll probably have the other one later this week for a lunch. Fingers crossed that I like it. I'm a big fan of any sort of like pasty or anything along those sorts of lines, so I feel like I'm going to enjoy this. Next, I picked up these McCoy's Muchos, that was literally like the most English accent, folded crispy tortilla snacks, and this is in the smoky chili chicken flavour. Now again, obviously haven't tried these before. I am hoping that they're vegan. They're not actually labelled as vegan, but they are labelled as suitable for vegetarians. So the chicken is obviously like artificial chicken flavour, and I can't see anything in the ingredients that wouldn't make it vegan. So I'm hoping these are okay. I mean, these sound really good. I then got some Oreo O's. These were £3, which is so expensive for cereal. They were on offer. I think they're normally like £4 something maybe. And this is just a cereal thing to try. I mean, it sounds amazing. I feel like you can't really go wrong with Oreo cereal, and I'm such a big cereal eater when it comes to snacks. I have to like limit how much cereal I buy because I will go through a box in probably like 3 or 4 days. Like the bowls that I have are just unnecessarily big, so this probably won't last very long, but I'm sure it's going to taste really good. And then finally, for the ASDA bits that I picked up for the video specifically, I got these soya milks, strawberry flavoured. Now, I don't know if I'm going to like this. Again, if you've seen that video, you'll know what my reaction is to all of these things. And if you've not seen it, I will leave a link. But I cannot remember the last time I had strawberry milk, and I've definitely never had vegan strawberry milk. So I got the pack which has like the 6 little cartons because I figured it would last a lot longer. I think if I got a big full carton that had to be drank within like 5 days or something, it would just get wasted. So at least with these, I can just have one when I fancy one. I feel like this would be a really good thing when it's sunny outside. So again, fingers crossed I like these. And then moving on to the video bits from Sainsbury's, I picked up this Bubba Ganoush for £2. This brand makes the best hummus ever. It's a little bit bougie. It's like double the price probably of like supermarket hummus, but as a treat I would definitely say it's worth it if you've not tried it. I feel like the consistency is just completely different. It is so good. But I've obviously not tried Bubba Ganoush, so that is why I picked this up. I feel like as well that'll be a really nice addition to like pita breads and salads and things like that, which I've planned to have quite a few of this week for like my main lunches and dinners, I guess. I feel like the weather is brightening up a little bit and I'm just trying to make the most of that with my meal ideas. So I've definitely gone for like a lot more salady bits. I really just want like a huge bowl of like, I feel like salad is so boring, but you know when you do like lots of different ones, like you have like a quinoa salad and then you have like a potato salad and then you have like all the dips and the breads. That's what I'm in the mood for this week. Next I got some Sharon Fruit. These were £2.50. Never had this, no idea what to expect. I literally have no clue what these taste like. I'm hoping I like them because there is 3 in this pack. I then got some okra for £1.60. Again, no idea what this is going to taste like. I'm very excited to give it a go. I got a Plant Pioneers lasagna for £1.49. This was reduced. I tried a few of the Plant Pioneers bits at Christmas. I think I tried like potato dauphinoise and I also tried like some cauliflower cheese. Both of them I really wasn't a fan of, so I think this could have been a risky choice because I think it's going to have like the same sauce type thing on the top. This wasn't my first choice, but they didn't have the thing that I was actually looking for dinner for the video, so I thought I would give this a go instead. I then got some chai tea bags for £2.20. Again, another thing that I'm really hoping I enjoy, because there are 40 tea bags in this box, and if I don't like it, that is going to be a little bit of a waste. I mean, I won't throw them away, I will obviously give them to someone who will enjoy them, but I feel like I'm gonna like this. I feel like this kind of thing, spices, teas in general, I'm normally a fan of, so I feel like I might like this. And then the last thing that I picked up from Sainsbury's wasn't for that video, but it's this original tempeh. This was £2.30, so I think it's a little bit cheaper than the tofu brand, which I tried in my last haul. I tried that tempeh and I actually really enjoyed it. I know that a couple of you guys left comments about it getting moldy, so I'm gonna be so paranoid this time round to make sure it's not moldy, because yeah, that just kind of grosses me out a little bit. But I figured I would give this one a go because it was a little bit cheaper, and I'm assuming it's going to be like the exact same thing. I marinated it in some coconut aminos, and I think I used maple syrup maybe, garlic powder, onion powder. I pretty much just threw a bunch of stuff into a bowl and then marinated this in it, and it tasted so good. So again, I thought this would be a nice addition to some salads that I'm making this week. Back to the bits that I picked up from ASDA, which are more just like my normal weekly shop. I picked up these sesame bagels for £1. Now, I am a big bagel lover. I feel like I get these almost on a weekly basis. I have frozen them, so I'm hoping I can make them last a little bit longer, but I feel like for quick lunches when you really can't be bothered to make much, a bagel is like the best option. So I'm thinking maybe some avocado on a bagel this week, maybe like bruschetta with some cherry tomatoes on a bagel, or even if I do like beans on toast or anything like that, I will throw that on a bagel as well. So these are going to be used for lunches this week. I then got some pita breads for 45p. These are the wholemeal ones. They didn't have any of the white ones left, otherwise I probably would have opted for those. But again, like I've said, I really fancy like some salady bits this week. I figured like toasted pita with hummus and salad, that kind of vibe is what I'm going for. So again, I've frozen these because I don't think I'll get through them all before they go moldy, but I'm very looking forward to having these. I feel like I've not had pita breads in so long. I feel like I'm going in a really random order for all of these things, but the next thing that I picked up is some Kebab Meat. This was on offer for £2.50. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I think it's one of the best like vegan meat alternatives out there. It's so good. I feel like I like to have a bag of this in my freezer at all times. I'll only ever pick it up when it's on offer, and sometimes you can get it for like really good prices. £2.50 is okay, but I feel like I've got it for like £2, £1.50 even before maybe. I always go for the kebab one. I know they also have like a pulled and definitely a few other flavours, but this one is so good. Sticking on the kebab theme, I picked up this one from Vera. This was on offer for £2, and this is their Shawarma Kebab. So I think in the Tesco haul that I recently posted, I got the Greek style one, which was really good. So I thought I would give this one a try as well. I'm assuming it's just maybe seasoned slightly differently. I love this kind of meat alternative. I feel like this is the one that I eat the most, especially with salads and things like that. You can just fry up a little bit of this to add to the top to get a little bit of protein in. Tastes so good. You don't have to worry about like seasoning it and things. It's super easy. And I love like kebab style meals, like wraps filled with things or the pita breads filled with things. That is like one of my favourite dinners at the moment. So don't think this is going to last very long. I will be interested to see how it compares to the Greek style one. But yeah, I'm excited to give this a go. The next thing that I picked up is some quinoa. This was £1, which I thought was really cheap for quinoa, considering how much this will actually make and how long it will last. So in my head, it was always like a really expensive food item, but I don't think £1 is too bad for this size bag. So again, going to be making some quinoa salads with this. I feel like I'm just a changed woman. I would literally not have touched quinoa previously, but I started cooking it recently and it's not as complicated as I was expecting it to be. And as soon as you mix things in with it, it actually tastes really good. So I stocked up on some more of that. And then I think everything else I've got left is fruit and vegetables. So normally they do form like the bulk of my weekly food shop, Obviously this one included a lot more fun things because of that video, but on like a weekly basis I feel like normally it's just a lot of fruit and veg. So the first thing that I picked up are these apples. These were 99p. These are going to be for snacking. I also thought about maybe like an apple slaw type thing. Still on the salad hype, so picked those up. I got a bag of mixed peppers for £1.35. I was stood there for ages trying to find the one which had the least green peppers, because green peppers are the worst of all of the coloured peppers. But if you saw my last haul, my peppers were pretty gross that I picked up from Tesco. So these look a lot nicer, and again, I will eat these with everything. I'll eat them by themselves, I'll have them in salad, fajitas, pasta dishes, literally any meal I'll find a way of getting a pepper in there. I got a cucumber for 50p, again just for salads. I got 2 things of cherry tomatoes for 49p each. Again, we'll put these in salads, but I'll also make like pasta dishes with these, bruschettas, anything along those sorts of lines. Picked 2 this week because I do get through them pretty quickly. I got a bag of curly kale for 60p. Again, on that salad hype, I am still trying to make myself enjoy kale a little bit more. I think if I go to the effort of like meal prepping the stuff so I can actually like marinate the kale, I don't know if that's the right term, but you know when you like massage it to make it a lot softer and less chewy, if I actually take the time to do that, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it a lot more. So I think I'm probably going to have like a little bit of a meal prep day this weekend to get all of that stuff sorted. I got 2 avocados for £1.17. Probably going to have these as avocado on toast or avocado on a bagel, or maybe guacamole potentially later this week if I make some sort of Mexican meal. Haven't picked up avocados in a few weeks now, so very excited about those. I got an aubergine for 76p. This will be for when I make katsu curry for dinner. Literally one of my go-to staple meals. I have it several times a week and I'll have leftovers for lunch. I just fry up a little bit of this aubergine and boil some sweet potato and edamame and have that with some rice and curry sauce. So good. So picked up one of those. And finally I got some grapes for 99p. These are mostly for snacking on. I am, yeah, again on a grape hype at the moment. I picked them up a few weeks ago as a treat, and ever since I've got them, I feel like every single week because they're so good. I feel like after lunch when I just want something a little bit sweeter and I'm not really hungry because I've just eaten like a huge meal, these definitely do the trick. I feel like this is such a summer fruit as well. I literally cannot wait for the weather to stay nice and sunny and hot and go outside and sit in a pub and things like that now that they're open. Very excited about it. But that is everything I picked up in this weekly food shop. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found it interesting. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.